Here's the campground. What do you think of this campground, Miss Coles?
It's quiet.
Was it?
Not at the moment. It was really quiet all night.
Yeah, it was a pretty nice little find, huh?
Yeah, it's in a nice little grove of trees. What kind of trees are these? They're pretty.
These look like some kind of ash.
Yeah.
Yeah, some sort of an ash.
What do you think of this campground?
I thought it was nice.
Yeah.
We got in here last night. It was actually it was yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
We got here, came in around yesterday afternoon, and took this little spot. It was right by the road over here, but we did ride this road. We followed it a little ways. We took this road kind of up into the hills and got a little bit of footage up there. Beautiful scene.
Yeah.
And then right over there is the ocean, and then this is the road that comes in, and this road is Unsolved Road. It goes all the way to, where does it go actually, Miss Coles?
Oh man, almost to Honeydew. Is that what we figured out? Toward Arcata, but not all
Towards
the
the
way.
Lost Coast, basically.
Towards the Lost Coast. Yeah.
So we were thinking one day maybe using this road as a connector all the way to Honeydew instead of using Highway 101. But it is very steep. The climbs are steep, and it's all dirt, and they're sort of hard packed clay.
Yeah. So.
It wouldn't necessarily be the funnest road on a touring bike, loaded
Yeah.
touring bike, but for a one-day ride, it would be nice.
Yeah. And you have to make sure to go when the conditions are dry and not wet, because this kind of dirt will get real sloppy when it's wet.
Oh yeah, this road's closed in the winter though.
Oh,
it says
that's true.
on some of the signs.
I mean, in the winter, but
Yeah.
springtime it can rain.
Well, let's jump on the road and see what we can find today here in this beautiful part of Mendocino County.
Alright. What's the name of this town again?
Mendocino. Looks like Henry Wildberry's house.
That's neat with the little green door. I don't know, actually.
Lots of weathered wood. That's pretty nice. this road, Miss Cools.
Great.
So where does this road go?
It connects to Ore Springs, and then Ore Springs take you all the way out to Ukiah.
So you could get to Ukiah from here?
Yeah.
No way. Really? Have you ridden on this road?
Man, I think it's very possible that probably was coming a different direction.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. I can't remember. I mean, Hamchi Road sounds kind of familiar, but it's like after a while they all sound familiar to me. I think I start to like implant the names of the roads and just think that.
Yeah.
But I know I've ridden Ore Springs, and we're going there. And
Okay.
Ore Springs was like the namesake of the gnarly mixed terrain route. Like they decided to, out of all the beautiful roads that you ride on that mixed terrain 600K, they chose Ore Springs as the highlight.
This is the highlight of the 600K?
Well, not what we're on, but Ore Springs is.
But
Where
this
we're
is
headed.
part of the 600K?
I don't think that this is.
Oh, okay.
I don't think this is.
Well, we're going to that road.
But we're going to that road, yeah. No,
Well, it's a pretty spectacular road. There's not a lot of traffic, and we were getting blue skies. We were down in Mendocino. It was sort of foggy, but up here, it's like perfect. I mean, I have my arm warmers on, but I don't really need them. And Therese is wearing just t-shirt and shorts.
I'm still hot. I think I run hot.
Do you?
Well, except for my hands. My hands run cold.
Yeah.
My feet.
Feet and hands.
That's TMI.
Poor circulation. Probably not exercising enough.
That's probably what it is. I need to exercise more. Dang.
You need to get on your bike and ride more.
I need to ride more and eat more fruits and vegetables.
We're like halfway to Ukiah already.
I know. Look how easy this was.
This road is so nice. It just like winds through these beautiful redwoods. I mean, yeah, it's not completely car free, but there's only been maybe what, half a dozen cars so far?
Yeah.
And we're like 12 miles in, maybe 10 miles, you think?
Maybe 10.
I mean, it's all been climbing so far,
Yeah.
but it's nice steady climbing. What do you think?
Yeah.
It's been a really nice climb. It's like the right gradient.
Yeah.
Now we're on this nice little descent here. This is beautiful. Through these forests, it's like a little bit of a fog layer. It's just perfect. I mean, you don't get weather like this when it's like 100 degrees everywhere else, and we're just like coasting through here. I'm wearing arm warmers. That's how pleasant the temperature is. Let's go check on Cools and see how she's doing. How was that descent?
Nice. Oh, here's a place to get soda or whatever.
Let's go to the Comchi store.
Let's do it.
It's closed.
No.
That's what the sign says.
What? Bummer. But there's someone in there shopping.
Nah, they're closed. Well, the store's closed, but we can stop here and have some water and decide what to do from here on, Miss Cools.
Yeah.
What do you think? It's 30 miles to Ukiah.
We don't need to go to Ukiah. I want to see how far it is to Ore Springs Road. Just
Okay.
maybe go to the intersection of it and just
I think that's it right there.
Let me see it.
This is it right here.
No.
Yeah. I believe that's Ore Springs Road.
Let me see. This is Glen Creek, one way.
Okay.
This would say the other way. You might be right.
I think that's Ore Springs Road. Because it says right there, Ukiah 33 on the sign.
I didn't think it was yet.
So we want to ride to Ore Springs?
We want to ride just to Ore Springs Road
Okay.
because there'll be some nice views.
Yeah, we should do that.
There'll be some nice views.
And then we'll turn
If
back.
I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, we should get some nice views. Depending on what part of the Ore Springs Road it's going to be on, but
Yeah.
we'll see. Let's see here.
Why don't you pull up the map and we'll find out. Getting any cell service out there?
Oh, here we go.
You got it? What do you think of
That's your-
Comchi? Have you been to Comchi before?
I'm realizing that I've been on part of Comchi Road, but
And
not
you did
here.
the Ore Springs. Is there an
I-
Ore Springs brevet?
There is. I haven't done that one yet. I'm maybe thinking this year. It's if anyone that can complete Ore Springs. I've always thought is just a total badass. I guess that's the hardest
How
ride
many
ever.
feet of elevation is that ride?
Ooh. I forget. It's
Like
See-
20,000?
yeah, at least, and it's 600K and a good amount of dirt. You're lucky. The main thing is just at that point is just like the clock.
And you'd be coming on Ore Spring. This goes to Ore Springs Road.
Yeah,
right here.
but this road isn't part of that ride.
It's not?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, let's ride up. Let's go up Ore Springs Road a little ways and just see
Yeah.
where it goes.
This is pretty.
Yeah, I really do like roads like this.
Yeah. I mean, we might as well enjoy it a little bit longer, huh?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to just head back to Kaz anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a really nice road already.
It is.
I can see why people would want to ride on this. This is an incredible climb, Miss Schools.
Yeah.
Look at this pavement. This is a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
And there hasn't really been any cars going this way.
No. They're all going to the highway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many feet of climbing do you think we're going to have on this climb?
2,000, 2,100.
2,100?
Yeah.
That's the elevation of the top?
I think so. Well, no, I think that's the climbing.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure. By the time it gets to the top.
Well,
Maybe a little under. Maybe a little under.
we've got to be getting close.
Yeah. I think so.
We've been climbing like the whole time. It's been a little over an hour
Yeah. Well,
climbing.
it's possible that most of this is climbing to Ukiah
Yeah.
and just a small, like. So
It's
I
going to
don't
be
know.
all downhill turning around.
Yeah. So I actually can't promise where the top is, this thing.
With the gradient's what, like 7%?
Yeah,
7%?
exactly.
This is nice. Ore Springs Road. So this road is pretty nice, Miss Schools. What I like about it is that it's kind of, I'm almost going to say let's say it's as good as Skag Springs Road, but what's nicer about this road is that the pavement is in far better condition. And because we're near the coast in Mendocino, it's definitely cooler here than it is on Skag Springs Road. So I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10 for perfect roads in Northern California. Very few cars, and you have a few little stores along the way that you can stop at if you need something, which you don't have on Skag Springs Road. I don't know, what are your thoughts of this road so far?
Exactly what you said, and then in addition, you can follow it. There are two beautiful roads that turn into each other. Hamchi Ukiah Road turns into Ore Springs, and you can just take it all the way from the coast to Ukiah, where there's more beautiful riding. So it's a great connector road. It's not exposed for the most part. Well, it would be exposed if we kept going.
Well, once we get over the hill and you start dropping down into Ukiah,
Yeah.
it's definitely going to get warmer.
Oh yeah, real hot.
Real warm. But this
So
right
far,
here
yeah.
is pretty sweet. And man, I gotta say, to not see very many cars. We've seen maybe a half a dozen cars on this road so far. And wow,
Yeah,
I'm very, very impressed.
the condition is very good for riding and very few cars. You don't get those two things together very often.
No, somehow we need to figure out how to connect this into a bigger ride. How'd you like the climbing?
Oh man, it was great.
It's pretty sweet, huh?
It was so beautiful. That was such a beautiful road. Wow. And coming back was just a whole other treat because the different perspective.
Yeah.
Some people don't like out and backs. They kind of like frown on them, but if it's a beautiful road, then yeah.
Yeah.
And then look at that. How did you like it?
Loved it.
Yeah?
So, we're kind of lucky that we're even driving right now, aren't we?
Yes.
So when we got back from our ride, which was wonderful by the way, and I'm sure it's really loud so you probably can't hear, but when we got back from our ride, we went to start the van and the starter died. The starter was dead. We got the idea that maybe we'd go ask some people to help us push start the van. Now, it's not easy push starting a van because this thing weighs almost 5,000 pounds.
5,000. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably weighs 4,500, but with all this stuff in here, you know, with all of our gear and everything, yeah, it's probably around 5,000. So anyway, Cools went over and asked a couple of guys if they'd help us push start it. And we had been trying to start it. So the engine has a fuel injection system. So it automatically squirts fuel into the engine when you try to start it. So we had been doing this. So the engine was totally flooded with gasoline. So I got the guys, we pushed it up this little hill and we got a good running start and we put it in third gear. I just let it go and go and go and it wasn't gonna start, it wasn't starting. I was like, oh shoot, we're running out of hill. And so I decided to pull off the side of the road just because I figured, nah, it's not gonna start. And I'm sitting there and the engine's kind of like trying to start. It's like, bruh, bruh, bruh. And I'm like, oh, it's starting. So I gave it a little push on the pedal a little bit, try to get some airflow into the engine, and all of a sudden it like started up. And here we are, back on the road again. So we're heading straight home, and yeah, as long as we don't shut off the engine, we should be able to get home.
Isn't there like a movie about that, like you can't shut off the engine or the bus is going to explode or something? Is that a movie?
That sounds like my whole life. Don't shut off the engine or the bus is going to explode.
We have to keep a certain speed. We can't. Oh yeah, we can't shut off the engine. We can't go over a certain speed or the bus is going to explode.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's a movie from the 90s or something.
That's going to be the name of this movie, I think. We're going to call this one Can't Shut Off the Engine or Go Faster Than the Speed Limit or the Bus Will Explode. That's going to be the name of this video for YouTube.
Let's dress up.